and welcome back to Opal and Mint. I am Ashley. Welcome back to Watercolor Month, a flower every day. Today is day 29. We have 2 more days until we get to our detailed flower, which I think I have pretty much decided it's going to be a peony. It's the one that got the most votes on the poll here on YouTube. And it's also a good friend of mine. It's her favorite flower. So I figured the peony would be beautiful. I actually would like to buy some peony flowers and take the reference photo myself. So if I can find some, I might do that. We shall see. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what we're doing today. For those of you who have not been here for the series, this is where we're painting a flower, loose, quick, beginner friendly, and a random pick from this book, The Flower Color Guide. So let's go ahead and see what we're painting today. Okay, so we're going to go with a white flower here. We have the Easter lily or the narcissus, which we've done one of those already, but it was different. What did the other one look like that we did? Oh, that one. Yeah, I remember that. Should we try the Easter lily or pick a different one? I really just want to see what all's in here. We haven't actually stopped and looked at what all is in this book. Okay, that could be a good reference photo for our peony. Please let me know. Well, it'd probably be too late at this point when this video goes up. Oh, that's pretty. That's a gorgeous rose. Azaleas. Tree peony. That one's beautiful. Well, that's weird. There's a bunch of repeat flowers in here. We haven't done a poppy. Okay, so I think we're going to attempt the Easter lily today. We shall see how this one goes. Makes me a little bit nervous, but that's okay. We are here to learn, let's see here, and figure out what works. All right, so I was going to try the Agallo palette. We can still use it. We can still use it on this. And I got this. Oh, where did I order this from? I can't remember. It was an online art store. I can't remember, but I think I want to use one of the brushes. These are Tintoretto brushes, and they are so nice. This is a size 6. I love these travel brushes. I almost like the brushes better than the paint in this set. I don't know. I haven't fallen in love with these particular colors from Agallo. There might be some other ones that I would like more, but let's give it a try today. Okay. So today I'm working with the inexpensive Amazon cotton paper. Comes in a 120 pack. I'll link it below if you're wanting to get into cotton watercolor paper, but you don't want to spend a ton. I think this is actually the paper I'll probably be using in my classes that I'm going to be teaching, because people can practice on it and it won't cost me a ton. Okay. All right. So let's get the brush. I love this brush. All right. So let's think about this a second. All right, so for the Easter lily, most of these are actually closed off. This one kind of comes open into a bell shape. I think I want to start with the stems for this one. And then they're kind of white, but they're a lot of pale green. So we can really just dilute a green down. So let's mix up a green that we like. I'm going to start with this. Let's get some of this yellow. So I'm just mixing some of this blue, which is lapis lazuli, and some of the yellow. The green is called malachite, I believe, in this one, and not quite the right color, but I'm just going to kind of mix up some different colors here. All right. All right, so I want to start with the stems. So I'm just going to come up here. And go ahead and put a leaf there. Then there will be a flower coming off that one. maybe a bud here and a leaf come in here. So let me take my dotting tool and do some lines on that, and I'll do another flower here, just a little bell. Okay, and then I'm going to do another stem coming up a little bit to the right. Okay. Some leaves come in. Maybe one bell coming this way. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and then I'll stick a full-ish flower here. Okay. And then a leaf going back here. And I need one kind of coming up as well. Okay, so there's a start with our leaves and stems. All right, so to do these flowers, let's see, I want it to be a little bit more on the yellow side, and we're gonna make it super, super watered down. So lots and lots of water to paint ratio here. Just basically dirty water. You could even use the water from your cup. It's dirty water. Okay, so let's start right here. This one, I'm gonna go nice little bell shape here. And just kind of flick out some petal shapes coming out the end of that. Okay. Take a touch of green there. All right, so there's one, and I think I want to actually go ahead and put in some lines, kind of shaping what we got going on here. It's gonna be very pale, and we'll probably go on top of this after it dries. We'll see. All right, and then this one kind of coming in front of these, so here we go. All right, taking my dotting tool. Okay, now let's kind of focus on the one we've got up here. So I stopped the stem because I want to put the flower and then kind of connect the stem after. So we've got my towel, got a little bit of a bell here for the base of it. And then coming out of that, we'll have some petals. So we've got one coming out this way. One coming out here, one more, and then one coming this way. Boop. And then we're gonna have the, yellow stamen coming out. So go. So I'm just getting yellow on the brush now, and we're gonna put a few little yellow marks there, and we're gonna let that dry before we go in and put any darker in there. But while that's drying, let's go ahead and extend this stem. Nice and faint leaves kind of in the background. Okay. Pretty. getting somewhere at least. Let's do another bud. And to really show that it's a bud, you get those lines in there. That would help. Let's maybe put another bud here. All right. Okay. So while that's starting to dry, I think that I want to deepen up the stems themselves because they're a lot darker here, and that way the flowers will pop more as well. So I'm going to get some more green mixed up here. Okay. And we're just going to go through and deepen up the stems. That way our flowers will stand out a little bit more. And a little bit of emphasis on the leaves too. Okay, there we go. That'll make the flowers pop a little bit more, having the stems and leaves be a little bit darker. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and splatter some. Okay, all right, I think I'm gonna take a smaller brush now, so I'm gonna go back in here and I'm gonna get my size 2 Tintoretto travel brush and see if we can put in some shadows to make these flowers come to life some more. I feel like they need to dry just a little bit more. There's quite a bit of water on that. So, oh, I didn't say what page we're on. We're on page 171. I'll have to put that on the screen so y'all know beforehand. Let's go ahead and write Easter. Ooh. See if I can fit it. Lily. Page 171. Okay. All right, getting my size 2. We're gonna get some kind of, we're gonna make a gray. I wanna make a gray. So I'm just gonna start mixing some of my colors. Can you see my mixing? Okay. So I grabbed, this is another green. Grab some green and some red. We've got some brown going now. Let's get a little bit of blue in there. A little bit of purple. Just start mixing up your colors. There we go. It's kind of a brownish gray. Oop, that one had a lot of pigment in it. Okay. Okay. All right. So I want to take a little bit of this color and we're just going to do some defining kind of veining lines and also define some of these back petals that are in shadow. I'll fix that in a second. and actually I'm going to take this shadow and pull it through that shadow and color. There we go. That worked. All right, and then we need a little bit here in the middle of this. Also defining the base of this bell. I think this was a leaf coming from here. A leaf, a petal. Man, my words. So I'm just trying to take little amounts, very little if I can, to add in some shadow. Right. All right, does that look like it's a flower yet? Are you getting there? This one looks really funky in the front, but it's okay. I feel like there was supposed to be another one somewhere. There were supposed to be 4. I don't know where the 4th one went. Whoops. That's okay. Okay, and I need to get more green. Let's see here. This leaf that was supposed to be behind this kind of melted into it. So if I do this, I can kind of outline where that petal is on that. That works. And then this one also helping to define that. One thing I love about watercolor is its layerability and just it adding depth to things. So you can keep layering those greens and just, it's so pretty. All right, we are almost done. I feel like the flowers need just a little touch of something. Let me see. Let's get some yellow. I feel like they need to have a little bit of life that they're lacking. So I'm going to kind of put in little strokes of yellow throughout them. Just to kind of give them a little bit of oomph. There we go. All right, so there's the Easter lily. I hope that you like this one. It was definitely a little different and challenging for me, especially doing this loose style and no sketching. But I think it actually turned out pretty cute. All right, so that is going to wrap up this one for day 29. Yeah, I think it's actually done, isn't it? If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you want to see our future videos, hit that subscribe button down below, and we'll see you again tomorrow for our last day of watercolor month before our final sketching one. See you again tomorrow. Bye. That's pretty. That's not bad. It's cute.